contractors before we bought the house, but that's because we've never dealt with contractors before. We're going on 40 and we've never had to deal with contractors before. So I talked to Dave at length before we had people come in for roofing and for HVAC, and because I hadn't talked or worked with contractors before, I didn't exactly know what I was going into, so that's why I had to talk to him. And then talking to him kind of set me up for this idea that what I could do is just sit back and listen to the contractors and let them, give them as little kind of insight as possible, and let kind of basically point them to the problem and let them tell me how they would fix it. And what was amazing is how well that worked, because one guy literally said, honey, you can do this yourself. And the other guy said, you need a whole new roof, and tried to freaking sell me a whole new roof. He's telling me that my roof is older than it is. Like, I've seen the paperwork on this roof. Like, who are you fooling? But would I have been in that position had I not talked to your fix-it neighbor 24 hours earlier and known that people were gonna come and try to do that kind of shit? I knew that this was what some people were gonna pull because of that conversation I'd had with him 24 hours earlier. So then it was almost like laughable to watch him do his spiel and be like, okay guy, yeah, you haven't even seen the roof up close yet, but go ahead, tell me I also need new gutters, and I also need new this, and while we're at it I need new this and that and that and that. And it's, $40,000. And then the same thing happened with HVAC. We had somebody come in for like replacing a valve to the exterior hose, like not a big deal, and he told us we needed a new tankless water heater. I am not the kind of person who, like, I would have probably swallowed that wholeheartedly and come to Todd and said, oh my God, we need a new tankless water heater. I mean, no, we didn't see any damage, but it's old and they only last so long, and I would have given him the whole spiel that guy gave me. And I mean, who knows? I don't want to say I'm susceptible to this stuff, but if they're the expert and they're telling me that I need it replaced, I'm going to trust them. Except that I had this conversation that they're going to sometimes just try to sell me stuff. And so I knew going into it, it could be that. And it was very obvious that that's what was happening. And then it happened again, like with the roof guy, like later that day. And it was just like, it was like twofer. Everybody's trying to take advantage of Joan. But it was also like so empowering to be like, and I see it and you didn't get me. Like, off my property. Gotcha.
So I think my favorite thing about working with your fix-it neighbor is to just have a neutral third party to say, like, is this quote reasonable?
Right. I don't know when somebody is asking too much. I don't know when it's unreasonable in this field or this city or for what I'm asking. But your fix-it neighbor is able to kind of help me gauge like whether or not this person he's not trying to push me in the direction of someone specific to work with. He's more just trying to show me what to look out for.
Your fix-it neighbor really helped us get the idea that we want to develop a relationship with our contractors so that they know us, we know them, we know we can trust the work they do.
If I read about it, if I talk to Dave about it, I think we're basically, Dave just kept telling us, you're more competent than you think you are, you're more capable than you think you are. Huh?
So then you look.
Shut up.